Hello and welcome to the FX Centrum daily market update. I will cover different cross assets. So we can see here on the left corner we have coffee, the WTI crude oil, a US 100, the USD Japanese yen, pound dollar, euro dollar, US 30, and gold market. I will start first with the coffee and just increase the screen here. I will use, of course, our FX Centrum platform for charting, and you can see here on the very left corner, you can see we have a coffee chart, the daily time frame. So what we have here is that we have Bollinger Band and stochastic on the bottom. And here in the daily time frame, we can see that the market actually broke this mini balance, the 3-day balance. So right here, you'll see this 3-bar balance. And this is a form of consolidation, and we had a breakout yesterday and on Friday. But we also have the resistance around 198. Still, the key swing high on the base on the daily time frame is set at 202.73 level. Stochastic, we can see that market is more like did a pullback on stochastic, but still it's in an up cycle, and it's trading around the 75. So in case of the breakout of 198, there is a chance for the test of the 202 mark. And as long the coffee is trading above 187.55, the upside scenario is more likely. Only in the case of, let's say, the breakout of the 187.50, then we can see some bigger down move eventually, let's say towards the 184.80 or even this 178 mark. But so far buyers are in control, and we just break out of this 3-bar balance. Now, WTI, the crude oil, we can see that on the daily time frame. I'll take the trend line here and then just connect rising lows. We can see the rising lows in the last, let's say, 30 days. And we have a strong rejection of 72 level. And similar to coffee, there was also the 3-bar balance breakout. And exactly today, we can see it price at 77.15. And the market is taking this pin bar high. So I'll also mark this one and put a trend line there. So you can see this 77.20 is the pin bar high. I'll zoom in so you can see better. There was this 3-bar balance. The market tried to sell off yesterday, but only managed to trade into 75.50, which is also like a middle Bollinger Band or 20-day moving average. And today we can see that market is trying and basically breaking the pin bar and the tail from the few days ago, which is a pretty good sign for the higher prices. Now, if we place the trend line, we can see that there is the swing. We have a swing high. There's a horizontal trend line at 79 mark. The Bollinger Band, upper Bollinger Band, is around 79.25 mark. So the likely scenario is for the market to develop higher from here. So only in the case if the market will really trade aggressively below 75.50, there is a chance for the market to go lower towards 74 or even again towards the 72.50 mark. But so far, it seems like market is building higher lows, and there is a chance for the higher prices in the crude oil. Now on the very right chart, we have a euro dollar on the daily time frame, and we can see that yesterday we had an outside candle. So we had a higher high and lower low compared to the day before. So here, if we place a trend line on the daily time frame, you can see that there was a support, very strong support around 1.0700, I will say 60 mark. So market is having the trouble, and the sellers are they don't have at this point power for the bigger down break. The 20-day moving average is sloping to the downside. But let's consult the lower time frames. So we can simply go here, click here, and I check, for example, hourly time frame. And we can see that very interesting situation here, the stochastic. Even the market traded into the pin bar territory here. You can see right there. I will place a horizontal trend line. Even the market traded into the pin bar territory. The stochastic and the fast line and the slow line was rising compared to this bigger drop. You can also see, and that's called the bull divergence. So we have the bull divergence on stochastic, which is basically a sign that Euro have a decent odds for to trade higher. And the previous swing high we have on the euro dollar is set around 1.0785 on the hourly time frame, and then we also have 1.0800 mark, like important reference point based on the hourly time frame. So we will just right there, 1.0800 mark. Only in the case, from my perspective, the market can trade below 1.0755. There is a chance for the for eventual downside move towards the 1.0720 mark or the lower Bollinger Band. Okay, now we will go and check US 100. Or let's leave it for the variant. So we can go and check the USD Japanese yen. I will zoom in. So watch this left chart. We can see here that USD yen is looking strong, is trying to break this 3-bar balance, a multi-day balance. But we also have a strong resistance at this point. You can see that swing high prior to this bigger drop is exactly around 149, like 70 mark. And the stochastic is like on a strong upside cycle on the USD versus Japanese yen. So the yen is very weak at this point. See that the hourly is like also trading into the upper Bollinger Band. So at this point, I will say on the hourly, we have the market is pushing through the upper Bollinger Band. It's kind of into the 2 standard deviation based on this 20 bar moving average. So it's kind of overbought on the intra frame since it's trading into the upper Bollinger Band on the hourly time frame. But the daily structure, we go here, the daily structure, this will be the key area, 149.70 mark. And we will see if the market can hold today and sustain above this 149.50, which is also like more like a 3-bar balance. So if market can sustain above today, and there is a chance for the USDN to trade into the next pivot level, which is around 150.20 mark, or even 150.78 mark. We consult, for example, weekly time frame. The next pivot is actually the swing high at 151.50 on the weekly time frame. So, but this will be critical. The hourly seems like an overbought on intraday into the upper Bollinger Band. The daily is trying to break this 3-bar balance. So if the market can sustain, then market can even go up to 175. If the market is a rejection, then there is a chance for rejection back down to 149 mark. Now, pound dollar, this is probably my favorite based on what we have in the background. So we can see here that market traded like a couple of days ago. We actually had a breakout of this key support area at 1.2600 mark. There was a quite aggressive breakout and more like a climatic breakout where the stochastic reached almost even below the 15 mark and then rejected more like in a V-shape, created more like a V-shape reversal. And this is a chance and potential, this is something like I call like a trap for the sellers, because probably there is a lots of sellers who went down here in the breakout. And then the market rejected back and created a V-shaped reversal. So there is a chance for the market to go higher, actually fully in the next period, short-term speaking, in the next days, and try to actually trade all the way up into this upper Bollinger Band, an area around 1.2750 mark and 1.2800 mark. And even if the market will break all of that level, then the next level will be 1.3 mark and 1.3100 mark. Now, if we go to the weekly time frame, you can see also that market is the upper area, that the Bollinger Band 20-week moving average is rising, so market had just a rejection and more like a pin bar last week. So seems like there is a more chance and higher chance for the rally in the next period. Of course, if the market will, let's say, clear 1.2550 or trade below 1.2500 mark, then there is a chance for some bigger drop. But at this point, buyers are in control. We're building higher lows in the last couple of days. Now speaking, yeah, we already covered euro dollar. We can go to the US30, so we can see that market made a pin bar yesterday, close in the middle, and that's a sign of weakness generally. If we watch like yesterday's close, or a sign of weakness, market traded higher into the upper Bollinger Band and close in the middle. So now that pin bar is an important reference point, which is the previous day high at 38,950. And we have a support based on a daily time frame. We have a support around, I will say, 38,530 mark. So in case of the down break and the downside breakout, there is a middle Bollinger Band at 38,400 mark and the support at 38,250 mark. If the market can break 38,950 mark, then there is a chance for the higher prices, and the level that can be in the play can even be like a 39,000 mark or even 39,500 mark for the upside move. If we check the lower time frames, we can see that market made more like a bull flag. So market traded above the upper Bollinger Band, went to 2 standard deviation and pulled back to the middle Bollinger Band. So if this area can hold, show you here, if this area at 38,760 can hold, there is a chance for the retest of that 38,950. But from the other side, if we break this 38,760 mark, then there is a chance for the lower prices and probably rotation and downside move towards the 38,600 mark. Now we'll switch to the daily time frame and check the gold market. So on the gold market, we can see lots of the big consolidation and market just trading between the upper and lower Bollinger Band, and pretty big consolidation on this one. What happened yesterday is market traded lower but closed in the middle, which is a big sign of strength actually. It appeared just on the lower Bollinger Band and the key support area for the gold, which is around 2010, 2015. We have lots of reactions around this level. And we also got reaction yesterday, and today the market is rallying. So there is a chance for the gold to trade into the middle Bollinger Band, which is a 2030 mark, and also maybe if there is even stronger momentum upside today and in the next period, maybe even up towards the 2040 or 2050 mark, where it's the upper Bollinger Band. And if we go to the lower frame, see that market is trying and pushing into the upper Bollinger Band. And this is the key to watch. If the market can sustain to hold without rejecting aggressively, then there is a chance definitely for high prices. See here, definitely demand is taking control. And now if the market can really hold this at this point, there is a chance for the higher price. You can see how the 5-minute is contracting at this point. So and trying to get ready for the next move. And what we can do now is we can just check our US 100. We can see that on the US 100 there was a outside candle close on the low, so that's a definitely sign of weakness. There was a pin bar and tail. So now short-term speaking, we might have potential top at 18,050 mark. So only if we can retake this level and hold above, there is a chance for the bigger higher prices. from the other side to the support area, I see the support area based on a daily time frame around 17,780 mark, and the previous swing highs for the downside movement, the downside objective at 17,000, I will say 700 mark. So there is a chance for that move down towards those previous swing lows. And that will be all for this FX Centrum daily market update. Have a good trading day, and speak to you from tomorrow.